Well, what is up, everybody? Bishop here, and I thought it might be a good idea to make a little video kind of giving some people some pointers on how to get to the top of the mountain with relative ease, so you guys can get the Siva fragment that's up there, and just because it's kind of fun, because I see a lot of people struggle with it, and I can get up there pretty quickly now. I've done it multiple times just kind of for fun. Um, but yeah, so hopefully this won't be like a long and obnoxious video and I make it up there quick and I don't ramble too much. So for starters, no matter what character you're on, you should absolutely go into your subclass menu and make sure your agility is maxed. So just change these around to make sure your agility is as high as it can go. I've heard people say that it doesn't affect anything in the tower, but they're absolutely wrong. It definitely does make you run a little faster and jump a little higher, even in a social space. So that's definitely the most important tip when you are trying to go for this. The second, most important thing that I can tell you is not to run and jump. Like a lot of people will run at a ledge and jump. You know, like run forward and jump like that. Like I got lucky there, but what you should be doing is almost pressing the button and your stick at the same time, or even jumping a little bit before you start moving forward. Because if you see, like, if you're just standing still and you jump and you move forward, your character moves forward, even though you have no momentum. Like, we're breaking physics with that, but it works. And the reason for that is you're gonna find a lot of slanted areas like this. So if you hit that, if you fall down on some stuff that's slanted like that, you're gonna be very unfortunate, and the downwards momentum from you falling is gonna send you right off the side of the mountain. Also, you could potentially run into something like that. Like, see how I just fell a little bit? If you ran before you jumped, and you jumped as you hit that, you would jump backwards. You would jump straight backwards right off the mountain. So it's definitely a lot smarter and safer just to jump and move forward while you're in the air. And once you practice it a little bit, you'll get it down very well. Another thing, another really important, or like a big reason I wanted to make this video was to kind of point out some trouble spots. Like this is one of them. The corner of this rock right here is a little misleading. Like I feel like the hitbox it extends out a little further than you can see. So a lot of people hit their head on that and go right down. So you need to jump out, like right to the point of this rock, right where I'm looking, kind of just out a little further than you would think you would need to make sure you get around that corner. That's a big trouble spot for a lot of people, and there's a couple more that I really wanted to point out to people, like that one right there. If you can kind of see that little rock right the point right off the top of my head, that is another one of those ones that kind of has like a bigger hitbox than it seems. It looks like it has. So you kind of have to jump out and around when you jump around that, if you know what I mean. I just kind of did it by second nature on accident before I pointed it out, because I've done this so many times. And we're just going to continue up. Just going to jump across. This is another one that's kind of like that. A lot of people seem to like hit their head up there or knock on the side. This is another one where you kind of have to jump out a little further than you might think you need to. Kind of, if you see that crack sort of in the middle right there, that's where you want to jump for. Like right here. See where the rock is kind of like cracked in the center here? It's kind of where you want to aim for. This entire area right here is all you kind of want to jump a little further out than you'd think you would need to, because there's a lot of stuff to hit your head on. This one's a little tricky, but you basically, this is another one where it's very important that you don't move at all. You want to just jump and move forward in the middle of your jump. See, I just messed it up, and we went all the way to the bottom. Awesome. So I'm definitely gonna skip past all this because I messed up. So see you in a second. Alright, now that we're back, we're gonna take it a little bit easier this time. Oh my gosh, I almost just messed up again. Alright, so you wanna see where I just kind of fell down? When I strafed left, like right here is about where you want to be when you jump. Back up a little bit, so we're trying to avoid that ledge hitting our head, and the one right in front of you. You can kind of see you might hit your head on if you're too far forward. Just gonna jump, push forward. Simple as that. You just gotta find the positioning. It might take you a few tries, which is really frustrating because it spawns you way back at the bottom usually. But once you find that position and you don't move before you jump, it'll be super easy. We're just gonna jump across. We're gonna walk. Same thing here. Jump and then move forward, all the way to the rest of the way, like all the rest of the way up. Jump, move. Okay. I'm not moving before I jump. That is a huge, huge, huge part in making this super simple. Jump forward. This one's a little tough too. It's a very small ledge and that wall sticks out a ton. It's kind of misleading. Just have to be very careful. I almost fell right there. We're going straight across. Careful for this corner right here that I almost hit again. But this is a pretty big one. Same thing here. Jump, move forward. Easy. Same thing over here. Oh, there we go. Jump, move forward. Jump, move forward. That's all you gotta do. It makes this so much easier. You're not gonna be bouncing off stuff. And from here, it doesn't really matter where you go. You can go over here. Or you can go over there and jump across. I'm gonna go. Oh, don't do that. You wanna go over here first. And then just jump, move forward. See, like that jump right there, you probably wouldn't have been able to make if your agility's not maxed. So that's definitely important. And I'm getting a little bit lost. We're gonna go over here, and we're here. I didn't even have to go up there. You can jump straight from here. I just got lost. And just whoop, right up here. And you made it. And it's as simple as that. And here's your calcified fragment. And then you have this beautiful view. I feel like it's not usually this foggy here and snowing. I feel like it usually looks better. But the landscapes in this game are just amazing. Look at that. Those mountains look real. Anyways, that has been all for this video. I have another video for the 25 remaining SIVA fragments in the open world, in missions and strikes and patrol. I also have another video with the 4 SIVA fragments in the raid and the 4 hidden chests. And coming very soon, I will have a tutorial on how to get the exotic quest regarding 5 monitors and all that. I did it last night. I'm going to do it again tonight and record it for all of you because it was a pain in the butt for me to do because there were no good guides whatsoever. I basically got a few pointers from Reddit and had to figure it out for my own. Because people just kind of suck at explaining things, I guess. So that's my goal, is to make a video that is easily understandable for the rest of the community. But anyways, now that we're at the top of the mountain, a quick little trick I found that I might end up failing right here is if you jump straight, if you just line yourself up with this line on the edge of this rock and just jump straight out, just sprint, jump straight out, you should be able to survive the fall. Look at that. We did it. Because otherwise you're stuck up there. If you jump off the mountain and die, you get respawned up there. So you'd have to climb all the way back down if for some reason you need to get back down here. Or obviously just return to orbit and return back, but everybody hates flying around with those stupid loading screens, right? So there you go. How to get up the mountain, super easy. Just take your time, learn how to jump, max your agility, and a cool little trick to get down.